Tom Clark's Main Event is a Boink Studios production. And now, on with the show.
This is Daddy's show. Step off.
Hey, what is up? Welcome back to the program, folks. Thank you for tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tom Clark, and this right here is Tom Clark's Main Event. What's up, kids? Welcome back to the program. It is December 31st. We are hours away from the ball dropping. Do they still do that in New York, Times Square? I haven't watched that thing since Dick Clark. When I was growing up, me and my mom watched Dick Clark's Rockin' Eve every year and had chips and dip. I'm not even playing. That was the tradition. We did it every year. I'm just saying. How's everybody doing out there? Hope you guys are having the best day ever. Hope you guys are doing great. I'm doing pretty good here today. It's been an interesting week, if I'm being honest with you. It's been not a bad week at all, just interesting. How was your Christmas, everybody? What did Santa Claus bring you for Christmas? I really want to know. Let's say some hellos here on the pod before we get rolling. By the way, this is episode number 254. We are churning right along here today, kids. Doing what we do here on the Main Event, as always. First to the table is Carlos Martinez. What's up, Carlos? How are you, my friend? What's up, Jamel in Vegas? Good to see you, my friend. David down under. Good morning to you. Good evening to me. Thank you, sir. And the same to you and your family. Sugar Shane, what's up, my friend? Thank you. And same to you, my friend. Shannon, what's up? How are you? Choche, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you back. Let's see who else we got here. Chris, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Oh man, let me tell you something, man. It's been like 70 degrees all week. No kidding. It's North Carolina weather, baby. What's up, Belinda? How are you? Happy New Year to you, Clara Jane Brown. CJB in the house, everybody. Say hello to Clara Jane, my friend from across the pond. Hello, Tony in Tennessee. What's up with you, my friend? How are you? Rendell Hawkins. Happy New Year to you, sir. Oh, Claire is hanging out with us, and it's 56 minutes till 2023 for her. Wow. 2023? 2022. Time's funky overseas, man. I don't know. Maybe she didn't want to wait around. Yeah. I don't know what's going on most of the time. I'm half asleep, can you tell? Shouldn't you be at a party like getting wasted? Doesn't everyone get wasted on New Year's? I'm so straight edge, I'll cut you, okay? Never had alcohol in my life. I wouldn't know what it's like to have alcohol. But everybody I know wasted on New Year's. Evidently, I know a lot of drunks. Let's see. Will, I'm not putting your comment up. You're very hateful. That's very hateful thing to say. Horrible. Happy New Year to you. So she says, I'm your number one informer on pro wrestling. Oh, my God. You're awesome, my friend. Charlie in Smiths Grove, Kentucky. Tom Clark here in Conover, North Carolina. So yeah. How's everybody doing, man? Vic, what's up? Double V in the house. What's going on, my friend? So, here's what's going to happen on today's show, kids. I am going to, we're not doing ratings today. We're not doing previews. We're going to talk about Wrestle Kingdom here shortly and probably a little bit of day one. But we're not going to do any massive rundowns or anything like that, or any, like I said, no ratings, no previews. The hot garbage button maybe hit a time or 12 because we got stuff to talk about. But what I'd like to do is, this is not really an open floor edition, but I just want to do like a year-end review. That's what I'd like to do. Okay. Before we get there, I'd like to tell you guys about a little website I like to call Redbubble. And on Redbubble is Tom Clark's main event / Tom Clark 6M podcast merch, baby. That's right. You and your loved ones can now partake in some of the coolest merch you ever done saw in your life. Uh-oh. He's got a coffee, baby. Oh, look at that bad boy. And it's delicious, by the way. Yummy. Yes. So, tinyurl.com / Tom Clark Pods, PODS. Everything you could ever have, hope to ask for. T-shirts, hats, coffee mugs, travel mugs, laptop skins, phone covers. What else? Blankets, throw blankets, pillows, clocks, magnets, stickers, you name it, notebooks. We got it, man. You name mouse pads. We got everything you could ever hope to get and then some. I say the same thing to you guys all the time, and I promise you it's the truth right now from me to you. I'm not making a fortune off this site. It's not about making money, man. It's about getting the logos out there and getting people talking. That's the only thing I care about. A lot of you have bought merch already. Thank you very much. A lot of you tell me when you do, and a lot of you don't tell me when you do, but I really, really appreciate that. You guys are awesome. So please continue to support me, if you will. I don't do really Patreon, and I don't ask for donations or anything crazy. My content's free. Everything I write online is easy to access. My podcasts, all of them are free. We just dropped the latest episode of Tom Clark 6M podcast this past Tuesday. We did a rundown or review of Tribe Called Quest, The Low End Theory, their groundbreaking second album. A great album, by the way. If you've never heard it, go out of your way to hear it. It's amazing. And then listen to the 6M podcast episode afterward. I think you'll really dig it. It's Phil Lindsay and I. And I really had fun on that episode. This coming week's episode of the 6M podcast, by the way, is our review of Spider-Man No Way Home. So it's going to be fun. It's me, Chris Mueller, and Phil Lindsay, and you don't want to miss it. It was a fun show. We recorded it last night. It runs like 2 hours. It's really fun, man. So you got to check it out. That will drop on Tuesday. Remember that brand new episodes of the 6M podcast drop on Tuesdays. Choche, I would love to add you on Facebook, my friend. If you will send me a friend request, the avatar for Tom Clark is a picture of my kid with a Santa hat on. So if you see that, and if you want to just message me on Wrestling Rumors Instant Messenger on their inbox, I'll look at it and I'll send you an invite. It's just so much easier that way. Everybody say hello to Gary. Gary Benfield in the house. What's up, my friend? How you doing, brother? I'm tired. I work today. I work every day. That's all I do. That's all I do. Tony Storm, apparently, to everybody asking, Tony Storm quit. Tony Storm said, that's enough of that crap. Well, bye. Who can blame her, kids? Who blames Tony Storm right now? One of the best female talents in the business got used that much. Oh, Tony. Tony, look here, girl. That's what we got for you. Oh. That's it. It's what they do. It's what they do. WWE, you know what? Let's just get in it. I'm about to do my thing. Can I do my thing? Can I get into the thing? Can I get into the thing, really? Moving? Doing it? Grooving? The year-end review. All right, so WWE released, drum roll, 80 people. 2021. 80. And, if you're Tony Storm, you're sitting back going, they don't have anything for me. I'm pretty good. I do everything I've ever been asked to do. I don't make trouble. I don't cause waves. I'm a good person. I get along with everyone. I'm here on time. I don't miss a show. I do everything I'm supposed to do. When's my time, Lord? Win, Lord, win. I can't blame her. It's not an ego trip. It's not about, I'm kicking my bum and go home. You have to understand where she's coming from, kids. And I don't know Tony Storm. I don't know what the story is. But if the story that's out is that she quit. She's like, you know what? Out. Who can blame her? Yeah, I heard that too, Will. Something about Vince was mad because she didn't cut it in her match with Flair. Didn't cut it. What's up, Helen Martinez? I will so do that. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Thank you for hanging out. Hang out with us. We're only going to go an hour. I'm the 60-minute man. I've got nothing for you, Dwayne, on Wyndham Rotunda, whether or not he's going to go to AEW. Wouldn't that be cool? I'd like to see what happens. We shall see. Yes, everyone talking about Betty White. Betty White is a effing legend. Okay, to have the career that she had, and how many hit sitcoms was she a part of? I mean, dude, come on. She had a long storied career in Hollywood. Yeah, all the best to her family for sure. She lived a good long life, and I thought she had 99 more years in her. To be honest with you, I really did. So yeah, hated to hear that news. Heard it only just an hour ago or so, give or take. I've had a busy day, man. Rick says, we appreciate the hustle and everything you do for us. Thank you, Tom. I hope you have it. Dude, you are the best, freaking Rick. Slick Rick. You're awesome, my friend. Thank you. Rick's awesome. Everyone say hello to Big Nate Dogg himself. Nate Dogg in the house. How's those steaks, Nate? Tony says Bray's not going to AEW. Hey, everybody. Tony's got a crystal ball. Hey, Tony, what else you got for us there, brother? Rub that pro wrestling crystal ball till it shines. Don't ever say not, okay, or definitely, because you don't know. No one knows. Bray Wyatt is not going. Oh, is that what you're doing to me? Wyndham Rotunda could be going to AEW. Bray Wyatt is not going to AEW. That's a good way to eat them. I can do medium rare. I prefer medium. If I taste too much blood, it freaks me out a little bit. It's that iron taste. Oh, I can't do it. It's too much. Last time I went to Longhorn, ordered medium, and it came out medium rare. And I usually don't send stuff back unless it's just inedible because they're working hard. And who am I to sit there and go, what's this crap? You know what I mean? I don't want to be that white guy. There's too many white guys going, hey, what's up? You said. I'm not going to be that guy. So I ate it. It was delicious, but like it was just a little too metal for me. Do you know what I'm saying? Chad, doing well, my friend. How are you? Okay, so let's talk about some stuff here, shall we? Again, kids, you know where WB stands. WB stands on the side of, hey, let's just do whatever we want to do, and we don't care what anyone thinks. I mean, Vince McMahon gets on live TV and talks and makes jokes, cracks wise, makes a ha-ha about how he loves to fire people, especially before the holidays. Let me tell you right now, my man, that takes some guts, okay? Guts. Buttloads of guts, okay? It's, you know, and listen, don't anyone, I'm not even going to look at the chat right now. Just don't anyone start talking to me about, oh, he's in character, pal. There's no character. He's the owner of the company. There's no character. He doesn't need to be on TV anymore. He hasn't needed to be on TV in a long time. Some would say maybe since Austin. Maybe I'll say that, okay? In my opinion. He doesn't need to have a character. Mr. McMahon does not need to exist anymore. We're over it. We're past it. Let's be done with it. You go on live TV and joke about releasing talents before the holidays? Scumbag. I'm not playing nice anymore. Claws are out, my man. Scumbag. I'm sorry. That's a scumbag move. Cheap shot artist. That's what he is. He cheap shot. I don't care. I don't care. It's my show. Whatever. Cheap shot artist. What's up, Molly? Welcome to the show, my friend. Shannon says Wyndham just needs to do what's best for him and his family. I couldn't agree more. Could not agree more. What's up, Alan? Happy New Year to you. Helen says steak needs to be with. Oh my God, Helen's burning her steak up in here. Searing it. Helen, the animal's dead when it hit the table. When it hit the kitchen, it's dead. You don't need to kill it even more. You know what I mean? Well done. Let me tell you something, Helen. When I was growing up, my mom refused to eat a steak unless it was well done. So that's all I knew to eat. I was a man till I had a steak not cooked well done, and that's the truth. A man, baby. Before I had a steak that wasn't cooked well done. I took one bite and said, oh my God, this is amazing. Steak is supposed to taste like this? I thought steak was shoe leather. I didn't know. Who knew? Yeah, so that's what we're looking at. We don't have to focus a whole lot on that. You guys know how I feel about that. Releasing 80 talents in the calendar year 2021 and then joking about it on live TV.
Hot garbage.
I said it. I'm not taking it back. Let's talk about some of the events of 2021. I'm going to run some stuff down here for you, and you tell me. Of course, we in January. If we're starting in January, we don't have to do it every month, but I'll just give you the highlights here. Wrestle Kingdom 15. 2 nights in January. Kota Ibushi, of course, defeated Tetsuya Naito to become the IWGP Heavyweight Champion and the IWGP Intercontinental Champion on night 2. He defeated Jay White to retain both titles. So he kicked off the year in grand fashion. So that was his January. And then we had a lot of other events. AEW New Year's Smash. It was a Dynamite. Kenny Omega defeated Rey Fenix to retain the AEW World title. How about Kenny Omega being the belt collector in 2021? I'm just going to start throwing some stuff at you, and you guys can have a conversation, and we'll talk about it and stuff. Superstar Spectacle. Indian Republic. So, honestly, if I'm being honest, I didn't hate that show at all. I thought that was a pretty good little event. I actually enjoyed that. I think I talked about it here on the pod when it happened. Then, of course, we had Royal Rumble at the end of the month. Edge, your winner of the 30-man Royal Rumble. That was your January. Just some little highlights of that. Ellen says, could I hit that go pack go button? Are you kidding me right now? No! Never! Never. I see you hiding behind that avatar. Oh, no, I already figured it out. Elves. I already figured it out. You could fool half the people half the time. And all the people half the time. But you can't, wait. You can't fool. You can fool. There's a fool. I don't know. I put the brain in the robot, you know. SpongeBob fans, anybody? That's my go-to line when I get screwed up on something. What's up, Canadian Cam? What's up to you, my friend? Happy New Year to you as well. Wilf, Happy New Year to you, my friend. Yeah, Kenny, Kenny's, I think the answer is yes. Hasn't Kenny lost all the titles now? I think. Yeah, belt collector, man. Yeah. What else you guys got? Kenny has taken some time off. I would not be surprised if, because I think, doesn't he have some like lingering thing he wants to get taken care of? Because he, Kenny hadn't taken time off in a while. So, I mean, he's way past due, right? Tom Clark 6M podcast now available for download on Apple Pods, Google Pods, Stitcher, Audible, YouTube, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio. Bam. Go do it. It's fun. It's geek culture. Movies, music, Marvel, magazines, miniseries, and more. I had the best time ever on the 6M. I love this show and I love you guys. But the 6M is, well, it's special. It's one of my favorite kids. So, Cam says he has multiple injuries and vertigo. You know, have you ever suffered from vertigo? I think I've had a touch of it before. It's kind of weird. I have a thing about heights, right? But yet I've been on a plane and I've been on like the very top of cruise ships, and I'm good if I'm looking at the horizon. I'm fine, but the minute I do this, it's game over. I can't do it. I can't. It's laughable. If you're around me, you see a grown man start to get a little white knuckled. I can't look down. And I got a thing about motion also. I can't do it. So, see, we wrestling fans lost. ROH NXT died on the bright side. Heyman page. Yeah. I have you guys listened to the Kerry Silkin interview on Jericho's podcast? It's pretty good. I listened to that episode today. I think it dropped a couple, 2-3 days ago. It's pretty good. And everyone's still kind of in the dark on RH right now. The story is that WrestleMania weekend, they're going to do something. They're going to try to put this thing back together. They need live TV. I don't know how they get it. If you're talking network, who's out there that's got enough of a footprint that can do something for them? They can do something for them. I don't know, man. I mean, USA'd be out of the picture. You know, Spike, no, Spike's not even a thing anymore, is it? I mean, they just renamed that, didn't they? So yeah, it's you can't. I don't know. All the best to Ring of Honor, man. I want to see them come back in a big bad way. What's up, Ray? Ray all day, baby. Carlos said all promotions should be on TV. Look, I have no problem with that. It floods the marketplace, but you know what? I mean, all right, Carlos, to your point, all promotions you need TV in some form or fashion. If you don't have TV, you need streaming service. If you don't have streaming service, you need a YouTube channel. Let me tell you something. Billy Corgan, with the amount of money that dude has, okay, is not trying to get NWA on live TV. He's just not. In his opinion, live TV is not sustainable. And if you ever listen to his interviews about this topic, Billy's so smart. Is he making the right choices? I don't know. It's not my call. I have no idea. But his philosophy is not Tony Khan's philosophy. His philosophy is not, live TV. And on live TV, we do this. No, his thing is, no, that's not sustainable. It works now. It won't work in the long term. Is he right? I don't know. I guess we'll wait and see. Toby says, like to see NWA and ROH combined. I mean, I don't know. There's not really an ROH right now. Now, the story goes is that the champs are going to be defending the titles. And who's coming to AEW, right? Them boys. Them boys are coming to AEW, kids. FTR and them boys going to feud and they're going to tear the house down. Them boys from Sandy Fort, Delaware. Dude, by the way, they've got a great little promo on Twitter they just cut. Jay screaming at the camera. God, I cannot wait. And when it happens, I want all of you, all 21 of you, to remember that Tom said this to you. That when you see the internet explode and melt down and Twitter just goes bloosh like that because of Jay, by God, Briscoe cutting a promo, you remember who told you. Just remember who told you. I'll be like, we know Jay's capable of this. Jay's a freaking man, dude. By the way, everyone that's here, click that thumbs up for me and the heart button. And see that little bell, the little ring-a-ding-ding on your notifications there? If you don't have notifications turned on for the main event, you're never going to know when we're going to go live, baby. Unless you're keeping up. And I do try to post as often as I can. The plan was to go live at noon today. Plans are sometimes are broken. It is what it is, yo. So I had to move some stuff around today. So, but this way, you would be, you'd be in the loop all the time. Chris says Spike was channel 46 and channel 49. Today is the last day they are broadcasting anything on NBC Sports Network. Interesting. He says, when did you figure out it was me? The last name gave it away, and the Pat comment gave it away as well. Toby says, them boys cut promos like that. Oh, my God, yeah. Dude, they can stand up toe-to-toe with anybody in the business. Just imagine Jay Briscoe cutting a promo with CM Punk and Eddie Kingston. God, dude, I think we'd all die of a massive heart attack, don't you think? We'd all stroke out on that. It'd be crazy. All right, let's look at February. We had AEW Beach Break, which was an episode of Dynamite. And in the main event, Kenny Omega and the Good Brothers defeated Jon Moxley and Death Triangle of Pac and Rey Fenix. We also had the New Beginning in Hiroshima for NJPW. Hiromu Takahashi defeated Sho to retain the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. And Kota Ibushi defeated Sonata to retain the IWGP Heavyweight and Intercontinental titles. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have? We also had TakeOver Vengeance Day by WWE. Finn Balor defeated Pete Dunne to retain the NXT Championship. NXT TakeOver Vengeance Day. There you go. In the main event. Let's see. What else did we have in? We did have Elimination Chamber, St. Petersburg, Florida. Drew McIntyre defeated AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, Kofi Kingston, Randy Orton, and Sheamus in Elimination Chamber match to retain the WWE Championship. And The Miz cashed in his Money in the Bank and defeated McIntyre to win said WWE Championship. Hui. There you have it. Let's see. What else did we have? The New Beginning in California. Mox defeated Kent to retain the IWGP United States Championship. That's your February, kids. In March, some of the highlights of March. We had the NJPW 49th anniversary show. Kota Ibushi defeated El Desperado to win or to unify the Heavyweight Championship and Intercontinental Championship as the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. There you go. And that belt, a lot of people believe, is ugly. I'm torn on it, if I'm being honest with you. AEW Revolution in Jacksonville, Florida. Kenny Omega defeated Jon Moxley in an exploding barbed wire match. How many of us are going to forget that one? Probably none of us. Hui. Controversy abounds. St. Patrick's Day Slam in Jacksonville. Thunder Rosa defeated Dr. Britt Baker DMD in an unsanctioned lights out match. Bloody, amazing match, kids. One for the record books for sure. So there are your highlights from March. Also, we had the RH 19th anniversary show. Roosh defeated Jay Lethal to retain the RH World Heavyweight Championship. So there are your highlights from your major companies. And we're not running down every company here, kids, but we're doing the major companies here. Let's see. Chris says it's sad they may not have the Elimination Chamber this year. The chamber works when it works, and when it doesn't work, it feels like it's too much, in my opinion. Shannon says, February when Finn Balor was still being taken serious. Those were the days. Yep. Let's see. Am I frozen? Someone just said I'm frozen. Toby says that match made Britt a star. I'm not going to disagree with that. There you go. Let's see. What else we're going to talk about here? Let's move on to the month of April there, kids. Let's see. We had Sakura Genesis in Tokyo, Japan. Will Ospreay defeated Kota Ibushi to become the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. I had mixed feelings on this. I still do. Turning on his girlfriend and everything. It's just it felt really, really weird. The spot was kind of messed up. I still don't know how I feel about it. I like him as a talent. I like him as a worker, but some stuff out of the reins kind of mess with you a little bit. Let's see. Takeover Stand Deliver in Orlando, Florida. NXT, Kyle O'Reilly defeated Adam Cole, and look where we are a year later. Isn't that something? Let's see. What else did we have? We did have let's see. WrestleMania. Want to talk about it? Night 1, Bianca Belair defeated Sasha Banks to win the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. And Roman Reigns defeated Edge and Daniel Bryan in a triple threat match to retain WWE Universal Championship. Now look where we are a year later. Bryan Danielson. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks, dude, you cannot say enough great things about that match and about the fact that 2 African-American women main evented WrestleMania. Dude, that's saying something. That's huge, man. That's massive. Shannon says, Ray. Shannon says Kyle O'Reilly greater than Adam Cole. Baby. Next year WrestleMania is still not sold out in Dallas. Is that right, Carlos? I didn't know that. Yep. Shannon says Bianca and Sasha was near perfect. I agree. Really, really. Remember when she carried her up the steps? What? And since then, Bianca's done nothing. What's up, Chris? Welcome back to the show, my friend. Let's see. Talking about coattails with Kyle O'Reilly. Let's see. Toby said that night we thought, I lost you. We thought I'd be believed in Bianca. 26 seconds later, not so much. Oh, ho, ho. Yowza. Preach it. Preach it. Yeah, it's messed up, dude. Yeah. Isn't that something? So, let's talk. Let's talk about what else we had. This we had in the month of May. Are you ready? NJPW Wrestling Dontaku. Jay White defeated Hiroshi Tanahashi to win the Never Openweight Championship. Will Ospreay defeated Shingo Takagi to retain the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. We know how that ended up, right? AEW Blood and Guts, the Pinnacle, defeated the Inner Circle in a Blood and Guts match. There you go. That was when Jericho took the fall off the cage, right? So, yeah. Let's see. What else did we have? I got massive notes here, kids. Massive. AEW Double or Nothing. The Inner Circle defeated the Pinnacle in a Stadium Stampede match, where if the Inner Circle had lost, they would have been forced to disband. So there you go. That is your month of May. That's, again, kids, I'm just giving you the highlights of what's going down here. Let's roll on to June, and I'll come back to some comments. What did we have in June? In NWA, When Our Shadows Fall, Nick Aldis defeated Trevor Murdoch by disqualification to retain the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. That happened in June, excuse me. Let's see. NJPW Dominion, Shingo Takagi defeated Kazuchika Okada to win the vacant IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, a title that he still holds right now. So there you go, kids. We all know that Kota went out with injury. Seemed like it just happened yesterday, doesn't it? So there you go. Well, and plus, he had already dropped the title, but you guys know what I mean, right? WWE TakeOver in your house. Karrion Kross defeated Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano, Kyle O'Reilly, and Pete Dunne in a fatal 5-way to retain the NXT Championship. Then they fired him. I mean, not right after. You know what I mean. Hell in a Cell. Bobby Lashley defeated Drew McIntyre in a last chance Hell in a Cell match to retain the WWE Championship. So there you go for that. Yeah, again, kids, we're just talking main event here. ROH Survival the Fittest. Bandito defeated Eli Isom, Chris Dickinson, Rhett Titus, and Brian Johnson, and Flamita in a 6-way elimination match to win the 2021 Survival of the Fittest. And there are your major events for the month of June. We're just flying right through the year here, aren't we? Let's see. Carlos says the Pinnacle probably needs to break up soon. Honestly, I can't believe they're kind of still together. So Shannon says Blood and Guts was so. Did you really enjoy it? I thought it was pretty good. Daryl says, hey, what's up, Daryl? What's up, Cherie? Thank you for watching again, of course. I appreciate you. Ray's buttering me up for something. I think I know what Ray wants. Ray! There you go. No one knows, Cherie. We addressed this a little bit earlier about Tony Storm. We don't have the details yet. Tony wasn't happy. A lot of us are not happy in what we do for a living. Trust me. It is what it is. If you have the luxury to be able to walk, if you've got the money to be able to walk till you get something else, more power to you, my friend. Go with God, brother. Because not everyone can do that. So there you go. That's my quick answer. Let's go to the month of July here, kids. Let's see. What do we have in July? Great American Bash. Adam Cole defeated Kyle O'Reilly. And it was just an episode of NXT, actually. AEW Road Rager. It was an episode of Dynamite. The Young Bucks defeated Eddie Kingston, Penta El Zero in a street fight to retain the AEW World Tag Team Championships. Let's see. Summer struggling Sapporo with New Japan. El Desperado defeated Taiji Ishimori to retain the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. And Los Ingobernables de Japón, Tetsuya Naito and Sanada defeated Dangerous Tekkers, Tai Chi, and Zack Sabre Jr. to win the IWGP Tag Team Championships. So there you have it, kids. ROH Best in the World, Bandito defeated Roosh to win the ROH World Championship. That was a good show. That was a good match too, everybody. If you haven't watched that, go check it out. AEW Fighter Fest Night 1, Darby Allin defeated Ethan Page in a coffin match. Was I there? I think I was there for that. I think. Wasn't I there for that? I can't remember now. I went to a couple of different AEW shows last year. I think I was there. No, I was at Fight for the Fallen. That's what it was. That's it. WWE Money in the Bank. Roman Reigns defeated Edge to retain the WWE Universal Championship. That is your main event, of course. AW Fighter Fest Night 2. Lance Archer defeated Jon Moxley by knockout in a Texas death match to win the IWGP United States Championship. Excellent match. You guys remember that, right? Really, really good match. Fun night. NJPW Summer Struggle in Osaka. Taichi defeated Tetsuya Naito, and Tetsuya Naito defeated Zack Sabre Jr. So there you have it for that. What else happened? Wrestle Grand Slam in Tokyo Dome. Shingo Takagi defeated Hiroshi Tanahashi to retain the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. AW Fight for the Fallen. Chris Jericho defeated Nick Gage in a no-rules match. I was there for that match. I was there because they teased the heck out of you-know-who. All right. So we got that to go here also. No one really knows the story on Lance right now, Ray. I was talking about that with somebody 2 days ago. He's been off TV since October. I think the latest is that Jake Roberts has COVID, I think. So I don't know if that ties to Lance specifically or not. I mean, all the best to him for sure. Don is off TV, Wilf. I assume he's still backstage with Impact, but I cannot swear on a stack to that. So yeah, I just think it ran its course. The belt collector thing just ran its course. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird that they just kind of left it hanging and never went back to it. So let's see. Yeah, and Jake tests positive for sure. Let's move on here, kids, and see what else we got to talk about here. In the month of August, we had, let's see what we had in the month of August. We had AEW, The First Dance. You know what happened in August at The First Dance, don't you? The debut of CM Punk in AEW. There you go. And Jon Moxley defeated Daniel Garcia in the main event of the final dance, or the first dance, excuse me. So there you go. SummerSlam, Paradise, Nevada. Roman Reigns defeated John Cena to retain the WWE Universal Championship. You heard that correctly. John, by God, Cena. NXT TakeOver 36 in Orlando, Florida. Samoa Joe defeated Karrion Kross to win the NXT Championship. There you go for that. NWA Empower, really, really good show. Chelsea Green defeated Bianca Corelli. Debbie Malenko, Lady Frost, Jamie Singal with Polo Del Mar, Genocide, Kara Hogan, Masha Slamovich, Thunder Kitty, Tootie Lynn to win the NWA Women's Invitational Cup Gauntlet. And Trevor Murdoch defeated Nick Aldis in a title versus career match to win the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. That was the night after at the 73rd anniversary show. There you have it for the month of August, kids. In September, we had Wrestle Grand Slam in MetLife Dome. Hiroshi Tanahashi defeated Kota Ibushi to retain the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship. And Shingo Takagi defeated Evil to retain the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. And as you guys know, everything is evil. And then, of course, AEW All Out in Chicago, Illinois. Kenny Omega defeated Christian Cage to retain the WWE World Championship. We had a double debut that night. My boy and I and Mr. Nate Workman were there in Chicago, Chi-Town itself, to witness the Night of Nights as we had a double debut. Adam Cole, baby, as well as Bryan Danielson. What a night it was. I used to have great memories of that show. I'll never forget it. It was just the best time ever. Great, great weekend, man. I can't say enough good things about it. Let's see, what else did we have here? I mean, for the year was All Out for me, All Out was the event of the year, if I'm being honest. That's just how I feel. Let's see. Dynamite Grand Slam, Dr. Britt Baker defeated Ruby Soho to retain the AEW Women's World Championship. We had Ruby Soho's debut last year too, or this year. It's technically still this year, right? Let's see. And of course, Extreme Rules, WWE Roman Reigns defeated the Demon, Finn Balor, to retain the WWE Universal Championship. So, yep. Shannon says the summer of Punk. Absolutely. Will says, was nice to see all these Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada on TV. Well, you know, it's kind of a big city. Is it a big city, dude? Like big? What cage are we talking about? Ethan, Brian, or Christian? That's Ethan Page. I know Ethan Cage, actually, also in wrestling. There you go. Brian Cage may be done. I mean, Thunder Rosa is coming out dressed as Wolverine. Isn't that kind of Brian Cage's thing? Weapon X. I don't know. Thunder Rosa's like, I got claws, man. I'm going to win this match. I'm going to kill everybody in there. And your winner by impalement. Thunder Rosa. Is impalement a word? It darn well should be. So there you go. I've already got fireworks in my neighborhood, baby. In the month of October, that'll be 2021 draft. And I don't care. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. It is what it is. AW second anniversary show. Adam Page defeated Andrade El Idolo, John Moxley, Lance Archer, Matt Hardy, and Omega Cassidy. That's a good one. Orange Cassidy. The Casino Ladder match to earn a match for the AW World Heavyweight Championship, which he cashed in the chip, as we know later, and became your new AEW World Heavyweight Champion. Actually, no. He did he cash it in and lose? God, he's had a lot of opportunities. Right? I may be getting ahead of myself. I think I am. Let's see. What else did we have? Let's see. Crown Jewel. Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Blood money. Roman Reigns defeated Brock Lesnar to retain the WWE Universal Championship. There you go for that one, kids. In JPW Autumn Attack, Juice Robinson defeated Hikuleo. Thank you. In a Texas Bull Rope match. Yikes. NWA by any means necessary. Jack Stain defeated Crimson in a steel cage match. That's your main event for that show. There you go, kids. Listen, we're moving. We're going to be done. We're just going to get out of here. We're done. I'm going home. I'm home. You know what I mean. In the month of November, you had some events. You had New Japan Showdown. Clark Connors and Ren Narita defeated the United Empire, Will Ospreay, and TJP. AEW Full Gear, of course. Adam Page defeated Kenny Omega to win the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. So there you go, folks. New Japan Showdown. Minoru Suzuki defeated Chris Dickinson. Man, what about the year Suzuki had? Can we all talk about that and acknowledge that for a second? ROH Honor for All. Bandito defeated the Demonic Flamita in an ODQ match. There you go, kids. WWE Tribute to the Troops. Roman Reigns defeated Shinsuke Nakamura in a singles match. That was your main event that night. WWE Survivor Series. Roman Reigns defeated Big E. Did anyone have a bigger year besides Roman Reigns? Honest to God. It was a big one. New Japan Showdown. Suzuki-gun, Minoru Suzuki, and Lance Archer defeated John Moxley and Eddie Kingston in a Philadelphia street fight. There you go. And then that's going to bring us all the way up to December. Let's see. Well, you know what, E, I'm glad you brought that up. We'll talk about that here in a second. We'll address everyone that we lost in 2021. In December, let's see. NWA Hard Times. Trevor Murdoch defeated Mike Knox to retain the NWA. I know what you're thinking. Mike Knox, is he still around? Yep.
That's Hard Time.
It's good, right? I like that. It's my man, Big Dust. Let's see. NXT War Games, Team 2.0, Braun Breaker, Carmelo. And see, notice how everything changes in the review. Hui. Carmelo Hayes, Grayson Waller, and Tony D'Angelo. The Trick Williams defeated Team Black and Gold, Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, Pete Dunne, and LA Knight in a War Games match. And New Japan Nemesis, Christopher Daniels versus Jay White. Excuse me. There you go. ROH Final Battle, of course. Really, really good show. If you haven't seen it, please go out of your way to watch it. ROH's last show for the foreseeable future. Jonathan Gresham defeated Jay Lethal to become the ROH World Heavyweight Champion. AEW winner is coming. MJF defeated Dante Martin. What about the year Dante Martin had, kids? Can we talk about that and acknowledge that for a second, too? So there you go. We're about to wrap it up with this stuff, man. Let's see. That's it. That's what we got for you for calendar year 2021. I thought that'd be fun to kind of run down events, get the brain ticking. Adam Cole and Bryan Danielson debuted on the same time. Bryan Danielson has wrestled more than Adam Cole and Bryan. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. No kidding. Good call, actually. Really good call. Is Jamel right about the death of NXT? Do you guys agree? I can't be honest with you guys. I haven't watched NXT since I can't say I've watched since they changed it. I watched until right after they changed it, and then I stopped watching. I just don't care about it anymore. Shannon brings up a good point about the Stinger.
It's Sting!
Stinger had a good year too, right? I'm just saying. It was a fun year. It was a fun year if you're a pro wrestling fan, for sure. Yeah. Lots of stuff to talk about. Let's see what else we got here. We could talk about specific matches if you guys want to. I have some notes on these things as well. Let's see here now, boy. Just something to get your brains working. Lucha Brothers versus the Young Bucks. This was all out, of course, and man, what a night it was. Again, I just can't stop talking about it. So good. MJF, you could argue that maybe 2022 will be MJF's year. A lot of these sites are ranking All Out as the top pay-per-view of the year. I have to agree with that. Some people are saying the best storyline is the Pinnacle versus Inner Circle. You guys agree with that, maybe? How you guys feel about that? We spoke a little bit about Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks. Walter versus Ilya Dragunov from NXT TakeOver 36. Excellent freaking match. If you've never seen that, go out of your way to see it. It is very, very good. WWE had some good matches in 2021. I don't want to sell them short. I may not like the upper management of that company at all, and I don't like the way they run their business at all, but they have some amazingly talented people in that company, dude. And that's the truth. Yeah, I mean, they had a good year for matches. I can't lie. I just can't lie about it. I mean, it is what it is with, again, how they do their business. But Jamel with a phrase we heard quite often in 2021, the forbidden door, for sure. He's asking favorite Betty White show. It's got to be Golden Girls. But I grew up. My mom was a big Mary Tyler Moore fan, so I grew up watching the Mary Tyler Moore show. And Betty White was a character in that newsroom. Wait a minute. Am I thinking of, am I getting her wrong with somebody else? Maybe I'm getting her mixed up. There was a blonde. I can't remember the actress' name. She was kind of ditzy. She was, oh, really? Yeah. It's hard to explain. Unless you know the show, you don't know what I'm talking about. But I may be getting her mixed up with that actress. Yeah, but anyway, Golden Girls for me, for sure. Chris says New Year's Evil is going to be awesome. I think you're probably right. We shall see what happens. What's up, Alma? Welcome to the show, my friend. Hope you're okay. Hope you're doing well. Let's see what else we got here. Carlos says, I hope next week, part 2 of Bryan Danielson does not go more than 20 minutes like a few weeks ago. I think they go an hour. It's doing judges. I'm not crazy about the judges thing, man, at all. I just don't. I have weird flashbacks to the one with Sting and Flair when they had the 3 judges, and it was obvious they went 45 minutes. Was it an hour or was it 45 minutes? I want to say it was 45 minutes. But Sting didn't win. And I was a young man. I was really upset by that because I loved Sting. I loved Flair too, to be honest with you. But I really want Sting to win the belt that night. So, yeah. Yeah, see, I thought I was right about that. I thought I was right. I think the other actress is in that also, to be honest. We said we'd preview a couple things. We had to talk a little bit about New Japan's Wrestle Kingdom. 3 nights, baby. 3 nights, count them. 4th, 5th, and 6th coming up this week. Going to be a fun week. I love Wrestle Kingdom week, if I'm being honest. I really, really do. Night 1, participants to be announced at New Japan. They're calling it Rambo, New Japan Rambo, to determine who will challenge for the provisional KOPW 2022 trophy on night 2. It'll be a fun little tongue-in-cheek kind of thing, yeah, right? Yo versus Sho in a singles match. That should be very good. Hiroshi Tanahashi and the Mega Coaches, Ryusuke Taguchi and Rocky Romero versus Bullet Club, Kenta, Taiji Ishimori, and El Fantasmo. That'll be a fun 6-man tag. Los Ingobernables de Japón, Tetsuya Naito, Sonata, and Bushi versus United Empire of Will Ospreay, Goto Khan, and Jeff Cobb in a 6-man tag. Katsuyori Shibata, singles match. He's back. The wrestler is back. I can't wait to see Shibata back in the ring. Tomohiro Ishii versus Evil, singles match for the Never Openweight Championship. Ishii, I think Ishii's taking that. And as they say, everything is evil. Dangerous Takers, Taichi and Zack Sabre Jr. versus Chaos, Haruki Goto and Yoshihashi for the IWGP Tag Team Championships. El Desperado versus Hiromu Takahashi for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. And Shingo Takagi versus the Rainmaker himself, Kazuchika Okada, for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. That's night 1. Night 2, the kickoff match is to be announced. They haven't announced it yet, apparently. Match 2, Robbie Eagles and Tiger Mask versus Bullet Club's cutest tag team, Taiji Ishimori, El Fantasmo. It makes me laugh. Versus the Mega Coaches, Ryusuke Taguchi and Rocky Romero for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships. Mayu Iwatani and Starlight Kill versus Tam Nakano and Saya Kamatani. Yes, my bad. Kamatani. Tag team match. We need women in New Japan. We need bunches of women all up in it. I mean, come on. It's 2020, almost 2023. It's a joke from earlier in the show. It's almost 2022, kids. Make this happen. Make it happen. House of Torture, Evil, Yujiro Takahashi, and Sho versus Chaos, Hiroki Goto, Yoshihashi, and Yo. 6-man tag team match for the Never Openweight 6-man tag team championship. Sanada versus Great Khan. Tetsuya Naito versus Jeff Cobb. Kenta versus Hiroshi Tanahashi. No DQ match for the IWGP United States Championship. And then Shingo Takagi or Kazuchika Okada versus Will Ospreay for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. And then night 3, I'm out of breath. My God. Let's see. Kosei Fujita versus Yasutaka Yano in a singles match. Let's see. Tenkozi, that's Hiroshi Tenzan and Satoshi Kojima. They got to nickname everything. And Yuji Nagata versus the Funky Express, Kintani Muhammad Yan and Akatoshi Sato. Yes. Sho versus Atsushi Katoji. This is AJ. Was it All Japan Pro Wrestling and New Japan? Dude. Bullet Club, Taiji Ishimori and Gato versus Stinger Hayata and Seki Yoshi. I can't see. Yoshioka. There you go. Suzuki Gun, El Desperado, and Doki versus Los Perros. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Again, the All Japan guys, can I be honest with you? I'm not familiar with a lot of them, if I'm being honest. Then we have a 10-man tag team match. It's going to be massive. Suzuki Gun, also in a tag team match, repping New Japan. Twice Suzuki Gun repping New Japan. Night 3 is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays with American audiences. And then we've got Kazuchika Okada and Hiroshi Tanahashi teaming up versus Keiji Muto and Kato Kiyomoya. Ooh, shut up. That's going to be good. In the main event, LIJ versus Congo. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. God, that night 3 is going to be messed up. All kinds of messed up. First time they've ever done this, right? In a big major event like this. So, yes, there we go. Shannon, if you love old school professional wrestling, then New Japan is for you. New Japan, yeah, it's $10 a month, 999 yen. You don't have 999 yen just lying around for some good old fashioned pro wrestling. Make it happen. All right, kids, this has kind of been happening all show anyway, but let's just open this floor wide open. What do you guys have to hit us with before we call it a night here and everyone goes enjoys their New Year's Eve celebrations where everybody gets drunk? Whole town drunk. Everybody drunk. Except me, baby. Straight as an arrow over here. It's only coffee in this cup, man. Come on. All right. Let's see. By the way, kids, if you have not clicked the heart button, the like button, and the notifications button, please do so. I very much appreciate it. You guys realize the next time I'll be seeing you will be in calendar year 2022. How's about them apples, huh? That's something else, right? I'm not saying the New Year's is not a big deal. I'm just saying I don't celebrate it. I should, but most time I'm in bed. You want to know why? Because I work hard. And I'm tired. I'm really tired. It's been a long day. It's been a really, really long day. E is wishing everyone a happy new year. Hopefully, as you said, E, 2022 is better also. Toby says, amazing year of wrestling. Thank you, Tom. Oh, dude, you're awesome. Thank you, Toby. I appreciate you. Let's see here, boy. Dear George, you said Jorge Jetson? Is it? It's funny. Let's see. Went to when the Transformers movie, the animated movie, came back to theaters for a limited run. I took my kid. It was a very cool moment for me. We got a poster at the door. It was awesome. It probably meant more to me than it did to him, to be fair. But I saw the movie in theaters. I'm a big Transformers guy, original gen Transformers, and he went with me. He said yes, so we went. And it's like I think the year is 2009 or something. The year is 2009, and I'm like, what? Like, you know, and you can hear one of the theater go, ho, 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 ho. You know what I mean? Happy New Year, Ricardo. Shannon, I will. Thank you very much. Very much. E says, most shocking wrestler who passed away in 2021. I don't know, man. I don't know. What you guys think? Daphne. That's a good call, Alma. Daphne. Yeah. I love the Transformers movie, dude. The original Transformers movie, the animated film, I love that movie. There's so many cool moments in that film, dude. That soundtrack is killer, too, by the way. Good old-fashioned 80s music. Some of it's horrible, but I love it. I can't help it. Instruments of Destruction. When they bust in the ship and they kill Jazz, they kill who was the ambulance? Oh my god, I can't remember the ambulance's name. Because Megatron, they're like Megatron, Starscream, all the Decepticons shooting down in cold blood or cold oil. I don't know. These Autobots, man. Ironhide got killed. Jazz got killed. A few others, man, just shot down the prime of life. Ricardo, not only did I see No Way Home, Cherie, thank God you went to see No Way Home. Listen, everybody. This coming Tuesday, the newest episode of Tom Clark's 6M podcast is Spider-Man No Way Home. It's myself, Phil Lindsay, and Chris Mueller, the doctor himself, talking about the film. It is a must-listen episode. We had a blast. We recorded it last night. It was so much fun to do. 2 weeks since that movie's been out, and I loved every second of it. I want to go see it again. I haven't done it yet. If you have not been, for God's sake, stay off of social media. I will never spoil it for you. However, the latest edition of the 6M pod next Tuesday will spoil the life out of it. You have been warned, okay? So if you've not seen it, don't listen yet, okay? But then after you watch it, go listen. because it's a fun freaking show. The 6M podcast is movies, music, Marvel, magazines, miniseries, and more. It's free of charge, just like the main event is. I'll ask that you subscribe and download. It means worlds to me. I check my downloads every day. The show does what it does. I would love for it to do a lot more. You guys play a huge part in that. So if you just click to listen, man, that's all I'd like for you. I'd appreciate it. We don't do anything controversial in the show. It's not hot button topics. We don't curse like sailors. Your kids can listen to this show if they want to. You'll get all PG, I promise you. I don't like to do that kind of content, man. I like to do stuff that I would enjoy listening to. I could let my kid listen to. If I ever listen to a pod and right out the gate I hear the F word 37 times, I'm out. I just don't. And listen, it's not that I don't curse. I do curse. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a lot of conversational cursing than it is anything else. I just don't. For me, it's not professional, and it just sounds and feels weird. So I don't do that. So my shows are all clean. Okay, you never have to worry about a thing. I promise you. And if anybody does curse, I edit it out. Chris, thank you for hanging out, my friend. Have a great New Year yourself. Well, guess what, folks? We're getting ready to get on up out of here. Listen. 2021 was a better year than 2020. Can we all maybe say that 2021 was better? It was tough in a lot of ways, but better. So always forward always. Whatever bad happened to you in 2021, let's try to look ahead, try to build on that. I want to thank everyone here for listening, for watching. I'm going to continue to do this show for as long as I possibly can. I love doing this stuff. It makes me happy. I hope you guys enjoy it. It means loads to me that you guys message me, that you guys follow me, that you guys stay abreast of what I'm talking about. I really, really appreciate it. I can't tell you guys enough. I can't tell you enough how much it means to me. Let me just tell you guys again about the shows. Tom Clark's Main Event, which you're watching, Tom Clark's 6M podcast. That's my shows. I appreciate it. That's the show for today. Thanks again, kids, for watching. Thanks again for all the support. It means loads to me. I do appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you guys have a happy, healthy, and safe New Year's, okay? We will be here 1 week from today, okay? We'll be here in 7 days. The week after, we will be adjusting. Okay, life beckons, kids. But 1 week from today, we will be here for our first Tom Clark's Main Event of the brand new calendar year, 2022. That's it for me. That's all I got for you. Thanks again, everybody, for watching. I do appreciate you. Everybody have a safe and happy weekend. All right. Thanks again, kids. We'll see you next time in 2022. Tom Clark's Main Event.